Hey guys, it's Chick back with another Vikings reaction. Today we'll be reacting to Season 4, Episode 3, and I'm loving how this season is setting itself up. We obviously have 17 more episodes to go, so I'm super excited. Let's get right into the reaction. That would be awful. Goes from pain to pleasure. I love you. Bitch, what?
As long as I can remember, I have desired you.
Well, she's gonna kill you, so...
Husband is just like that pagan emperor. He'd probably like to destroy me in the same way by burning me alive or cutting off my head.
Woman. My woman.
Don't touch me! Don't ever touch me, you ignorant savage! I will never be your woman.
Damn.
You haven't told him, have you?
Come on, Ragnar. What the hell?
He needs to know, Hulk.
Our daughter is dead. She caught a fever. There was nothing I could do.
Oh, God.
Pretending to be dead. How like our Ragnar. You cannot fault his ingenuity, as always.
He has
Player recognizes a player.
Alliance sauvages fui. Besora suis riches vers.
He's gonna crack, he's gonna break. Ooh.
Extra.
It's gonna take more than a day, buddy. Whoops. Okay.
And he shouted, "My name is Harbin! I seldom hide it."
Have you ever met Harvard?
No, but your mother has.
Not I. Perhaps your mother has.
We should eat.
Woo!
Spring, will you take us to Paris? Vitically. We must celebrate Yule first. It's the heart of winter. But will Björn be back for Yule?
I do not know if or when your brother will return.
Come and eat.
The bear again? What? Wow. That would be hard. Wow. Yeah, dude. Dude. There. Ooh. Keep going. Do not stop. Poor bear. I know it's not real, but that's a lot of meat you just got. That still looks real, so that better not have been a real bear. Wow. Oh, I miss that kid. He was good. Where's he going? Oh. Oh, it's supposed to be Athelstan. It's actually kind of nice to see his face again. I didn't think I would feel that way. So they're both feeling him right now. That's crazy. Okay. This is weird.
Oh, I've waited for you, my friend.
He actually likes... Okay. I'll accept it. Because it seems like he just doesn't care about anyone else but himself. But I guess Athelstan is that exception. Just gonna go right through.
No. Don't go.
Wow. Interesting.
Queen Quenthrith, thank God you are free.
I do thank our Lord, King Egbert, but also your son, Aethelwulf. He saved me and my child from certain death.
Should I start liking Aethelwulf? Because I never have liked him, but
Yes,
should I
this is
now?
Magnus.
I don't know. Are we supposed to accept that it is Ragnar's son?
You are safe.
Or are we supposed to question?
Joy.
Poor guy. Okay. I hereby decide that I like Aethelwulf until he wrongs me. Is it Aethelwulf? Okay. I hereby decide that I do not like him anymore. No, I'm just kidding. She's doing it to him, so...
Come to me.
If she was like a perfect wife and was super nice to him and all that, then I'd be like, oh. But I mean, she's kind of a dirty hoe. I'm just putting it out there. What is this music and why did he just grab an axe? What's going on? Is it for her? No, I'm just kidding. They are portraying their hatred for each other so well, though. I'll give that to both of them. It is so intense. He's going to cut the ropes. He's going to cut the ropes. I know that's what he's about to do. Got that one right? I mean, it's probably really obvious. I don't know. I would be honored to have Helga. I got Lagatha the first time, but okay. So good episode. Mostly Wessex. It was kind of pretty much like 60-40, and then a little bit of Rollo. Liked it. Probably my least favorite of the season so far. but the first two were just like amazing. So when I say least favorite, I mean like an 8 out of 10. So, Floki was cut down, and we had that awesome vision sequence with Egbert and Ragnar, and they were seeing Athelstan. I think we're seeing a little bit of Athelstan right here in that streak of light right there. He's joined my video too. But yeah, that was intense. I always believe that Egbert doesn't really care for anyone but himself, but he might care about Athelstan, which I was kind of like, is he just using this Athelstan to once again manipulate Judith? But it seems like he actually did have a spot for Athelstan in his heart, and he cared about him, so hey, I guess Egbert actually can care for someone. So that was interesting. Athelwulf and Quenthrith are now a thing, which I thought I was just being extra when he was draping the coat over her and then was like cuddled up next to her. I was like, oh, it's just because they're cold, like there's nothing there. But I was trying to be nice, but of course that was actually what I thought it was. They ended up having sex. Ragnar and Aslog are, this is bubbling. This water is boiling up, and it's going to overflow at some point in the season, because boy do they hate each other. They despise each other. It is crazy how much you can just see in the acting, just the hatred, and it's so intense. And then while he's telling that story about Harburg, I don't know how to pronounce it, but you guys know who I'm talking about, the man who slept with her. That was intense. Yeah, Bjorn is doing his thing. He got a bear, but he got sliced pretty good. I think he'll be fine. Still don't know if I'm on board for this. I don't know. I just, I like seeing more than just one character's story. So, like, if he was with someone else that I liked, maybe it would be more interesting. But just him, I don't know. Is that an unpopular opinion? I don't know. I just like the Rollo stuff with all the princess and the king and all that. And Ragnar with Aslog and Helga and Floki. I like group things happening. And I know it'll probably get better. It's like a self-discovery journey, so I assume it'll get better. So we will see. I'm still on the fence about the Bjorn storyline, but we'll see. Speaking of storylines, let's hop over to talking about Rollo. He is trying to learn the language, and he got very frustrated. Honey, it's not going to take like a day. It's going to take a while, and he just has to understand that he has to be patient. But you know, he's never had to be patient. He's never had to focus as much on something. I mean, it's Rollo. So I understand his frustration, but it'll happen. And I still am 100% on board with thinking he is going to turn this princess and she is going to fall in love with him. She is strong-willed, and I like that about her character. She is the most... She is up there with Floki in her religion, like, levels, you know. She is a devout Christian, and she is for Paris. She even said in last season, I would kill myself for Paris if it meant it would help. So she is pretty intense with her love for Paris and her love for God, but I do think we will get there eventually with her cracking with Rollo, because Rollo is he's trying, he really is. Or maybe she's gonna stay like this. I won't be mad at that either, because it goes with her character, but if they do it the right way, I could see her cracking, if that makes any sense. I'm okay with either way, because I feel like they will do it well, and there's a reason for both. The king and Odor, is that Count Odor? Sorry, I just watched Game of Thrones, so if I'm making his name kind of like Hodor, who knows. They had a little bit of the scenes. I don't really like the king. I think that's a universal opinion. We saw some more exchanges of looks from those two characters, and someone commented down below in the last episode their names. I promise I will get it. just takes time, especially when they're not super main characters, but I can feel them creeping up there. There's something happening with those two, so we'll see what happens. I'll get their names by, well, it depends how much we see Paris. I'll get their names by episode, I'll say 5 or 6. But yeah, we got to see some interesting stuff in this episode. Oh, Calf and King Horik's son. I've heard his name multiple times. The hatred just blocks it out of my head. I just don't like him. Hate him. He's still like, bro, are we gonna ruin their lives or what? And Kelf is kind of like, does he actually? I like to believe he actually loves her. But it could be a whole thing. See, I thought the Seer's prophecy about a trickster was about Egbert, but it may be about Kelf, now that I think about it. So maybe he is playing her. If he is, he's doing a very good job, and he's getting up there in the status of being a player. But Kelf is still here, and then Ragnar and Egbert are out of frame. So we'll see. We'll see what happens with that. But yeah, I think I covered almost everyone. Helga and Floki. Helga is a soldier. She is a ride or die bitch. She is there for her husband. Love her. She is probably the most... I understand in the show it's pretty realistic, as in the fact that everyone has their faults. Everyone has shining moments too. But we all think we're the good person, but in all actuality, none of us are actually perfect and good. But I do believe Helga is the most pure of all the characters. But yeah, like we said, we don't like putting the good and bad label in the show because they are not cliche like that. Everyone has their good and bad moments, and I love it. But yeah, so I think I covered everyone there and all the things that were in this episode and my thoughts. So, thank you so much for watching my reaction, and I will see you guys next time.